All right, folks, we're sitting here now, but we're sitting here with royalty. This is the Mike Shackelford. You've heard people talk about him. He opened up the night tonight. And we're going to ask Shaq, the master of ceremonies here, the maestro. We have somebody else that sat down. This is Mr. Buddy. And, Buddy, what is your claim to fame here?
Steve, I own Brucci's Pizza, and Mike's been playing with us now for about 8 years. And he started on Saturday night as kind of a house band, and he approached the family, and he said, "I've got an idea for Monday night, for an open mic night." And I talked to Mike, and I said, "I don't want it to be karaoke, and I want it to be quality music." And I said, "I trust you, man." And it's taken off, and it's just been an unbelievable night for us. It's a great way to start the week. People love it. We've got regulars here that have been here, almost every Monday night that we've been doing it. And it's instead of looking forward to the weekend, I swear I look forward to Monday night.
And I love the way he started that we had him talk to the family. It's a family business. All right, so Shaq, we're back to you. Music, connection to well-being, the connection to health. How? What levels for you?
Well, as I've said many times before, music has been everything to me my whole life. As long as I can remember, I had a transistor radio stuck in my ear, listening to singing at church, and it's always been something that has always brought me comfort, whether it's at a sad time, a happy time, somewhere in between, not knowing how to, get from one place to the next, one year to the next. As you go through life, there's always a connection to music for me. I can always hear a certain song and be transported back to the first time I heard it. And I try to give that to everybody that comes to hear me play. I know that, I play my originals when I know that there are people in the audience that are connected to my original songs. If it's someone in the audience that just loves Van Morrison, like we're hearing behind us, if it's someone who likes Springsteen, anything that I do, if I can connect that bridge with them musically, like it's been done for me my whole life, that's my mission in life, is to do that.
Yeah, music's about relationships, and you're a master at that, in all seriousness, because I had said this earlier when I was talking with somebody tonight. You're one of those performers that it's not about you behind that microphone, it's about the people out in front, and it's that connection, because you never know what that song means to somebody. And I know you've learned songs for people, whether it's for weddings or whatever it might be. And you've been, Buddy, so excited about what's happened over these years, 8 years. What's the biggest thing you've noticed about the crowd that comes in? Not necessarily the size of it, although that's part of it, but do you see something about how they have ended up connecting with one another?
Monday night has become a family. I mean, people come in, and sometimes people won't sit down because they're shaking hands, they're hugging, they're greeting each other. And it's like, and if we're extremely busy, it's like there's a bottleneck at the front of the restaurant, because people are just stopping right there as they're greeting Mike or saying hello to Mike, or they're greeting each other and saying hello to each other. But it's become a huge family here on Monday night. The same people have been coming every Monday night. My servers know what they want to drink, where they want to drink it, where they want to sit. Mike has become such a huge part of Brucci's Pizza. It's just a huge family. And the people that have come in on Monday nights and even Saturday nights, because we have a different group that comes in on Monday night, and then we have a different group that comes in on Saturday night. And both nights, it's the same thing. It's a family Saturday night and it's a family Monday night. But it's just incredible. I've never looked back on my decision to bring a live musician in, and especially the caliber of Mike. And just a short sidebar story, when Mike and I first started doing music here, it was because of a tragic fire down in some apartment complexes down on Hodges Boulevard. And I asked Mike if he would do a benefit so we could raise money and raise food and everything. And he asked me, he goes, have you ever thought about doing live music in here? And I said, I love live music. My first job was at a radio station right out of University of Florida, and I love music. But I told Mike, I said, I can't afford you. I know you, Mike, and I know your reputation, and I know your whole legacy in Jacksonville. And Mike was so gracious, and he goes, give me a number. And I gave him a number, and he goes, what night? And I said, Saturday night. And he goes, okay. And we have been forever blessed with this man, and I say that from the bottom of my heart. And I don't think we'd be here doing this tonight and still having Brucci's without Mondays and Saturday nights and what Mike has brought to the table. And it's because of music, and it's because people's love of music and what Mike does in Jacksonville and in the entertainment industry here locally. So I owe everything to this man.
Yeah. All right, guys, last question. Asked everybody else. If music is a color, what color is music for you? We'll start with Mr. Shackelford.
Well, I'm going to say blue. And I say blue because it's my favorite color. And when I see lots of blue sky, lots of blue water, it just goes on and on. It seems endless. And I think that's what music is, endless.
I'd say blue too, only because blue is my favorite color, but I see blue as a very positive color, and that, and you know, and people go, I got the blues, but I see blue as a positive color, and that it just brings happiness to everybody. But that's what I think of blue.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Shaq. And that's going to close it down. Brucci.